Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup from Ami of pre-orders. Of pre-orders that are available. Let's get through these pretty quickly. This is going to be from the 12th of September to the 16th of September. So we'll get started. This is just what's in the top 10 at the moment that are available for pre-order. So 16th going down to the 12th of September. Quickly go into these. So you've got Evangelion 2.0, You Cannot Advance Asuka Langley by Belfine, 37,210 yen. It's a quarter scale. It's another one of the Evangelion figures. Quite nice looking. I think Belfine have done one or two of these before, I can't remember. Expected February 2024. Looks quite good overall. Hair looks actually quite well done. Of this, Belfine obviously generally do. They start out doing cheaper figures. This is obviously much more premium, and hopefully that means they give a better paint job and pay a bit more attention to detail than some of their other figures in the past. But it looks quite good actually overall. Azure Lane Rune Muse 1/6 by Golden Head Plus. It's a very idol-esque looking figure. Of an Azure Lane figure. It obviously looks very seductive, like a lot of pretty much all the Azure Lane figures. Very good looking, and if you want that idol aesthetic or Vocaloid aesthetic, then you've got that here, which is quite good looking. Very good looking. The black and purple is obviously quite nice contrast for the figure, and it's 24,750 yen, so pretty good overall, especially for 1/6. And then you've got an exclusive limited version as well, which I think just comes with with a wolf skull or something like that, most likely extra, and that's expected to come out in June 2024. A Tai Koten special illustrated by Inoburu 1/5 complete scale by Tubarasu or Orkitsu. This is and it is quite an explicit looking figure, as you can tell. It's a lolly-esque girl, barely being covered by anything. As if she's gotten out of the bath or something, and that's for 18,810 yen. So you get some accessories. Obviously you get some little duckies and a little wash bowl. That's available. Okay. Manga artist Crimson Regular Edition 1/7 by DMM Make. Never heard of them. This is a rather interesting one. The hair's a bit, not a lot of detail there really, unfortunately. It looks like it's just one piece that's draped over. I think the overall aesthetic looks quite good. Then the fact you get a chair and the cat is quite good looking overall, but not for 31,100 yen. That's way too much for this figure. So even though it's based off a manga artist, or is called manga artist, I'm guessing that it's a manga artist. Depiction of a manga artist, but yeah, too much. Figma Anime Berserk The Golden Age Arc Memorial Edition Femto. So this is obviously of Griffith as he's turned. So that's Griffith, and it's very good looking. I love the paint job on here. It definitely captures his menace from the anime quite a lot. And it looks like they either got some other lined up, or you'll be able to get all of them eventually. It's 15,400 yen, quite good looking, and there is another edition of him, which is comes with like a special effect base, but it is a lot more money. I didn't load this up beforehand. So yeah, it's him in the little cocoon thing. That it is the little pendant that he has. If you've not seen Berserk, you really should do. But yeah, no, it looks really good. So this one costs 23,100 yen if you want the extra bit of the base. If you just want the standard him, 15,400 yen. Definitely worth getting if you're big into Berserk. Teimonin RPG Shironu Mizuki Yukizaki color 1/6. There's two, got a tan version and a non-tan version of these two. For 31,400 yen each. Both obviously they're Teimonin, so they're figures that are rather explicit. As you can see, there are bits where the fabric is torn, So it's a chest piece replacement most likely for that. Very good looking figure, both by Mouse Unit. If you've played the Timon games, then it might be worth getting. I haven't yet. I do have them to play them at some point. Probably wouldn't be a figure I'd pick up, since there are other ones by like Native that I'd rather pick up instead. Original character Ruby, 1/6. So this is another one of those sort of explicit, I think, figures. It's a lolly-esque girl, which is cast off. So not too by Vibrastar, so it's not too bad overall. And I do like the pink hair as well. This might be a new lineup that they're doing with these sort of funny-esque original characters. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking Vertex, sorry, not Vibrastar. Vibrastar do these sorts of figures all the time. 19,200 yen, not too bad, I suppose. She comes out in June 2024, expected. Girls in Panzer, Senshoudo Daisakudun. Body Girls High, 1/7 by Wave, 19,800 yen. I've not watched Girls in Panzer or played the game. Girls in Panzer, I think I'm pretty sure it's a game, Girls in Panzer. Looks fine, it's a schoolgirl uniform figure. Quite well detailed really as well. I like the green, you don't see that often, the green on the figures. Expected February 2024. Rena illustration by Saitom, 1/6 for 32,000 yen. This is manufacturer's Skytube. This is another figure that is yet cast off. I quite like the outfit overall, and I do like the pose, but I think the jacket is a bit off-putting, a bit distracting overall. I don't really like the jacket, so I do like the boots. I do love the boots, and I love the rest of the outfit. Obviously, this, very seductive made, but the jacket is just a bit too much. Unfortunately, it's supposed to come out in March 2024. I probably would give it a miss, and the jacket's a bit too loud. B-Star that Tom got reconnoitered is a slime Mirren figure. A bit surprising that they've actually done a Mirren figure after doing Shion, which I have, and I thought they'd be doing Shuna next, but it doesn't look like not. They've done Mirren. I probably would end up still getting her April 24, but I'm probably going to wait till she's released. 38,100 yen is a bit much, and it seems like quite a few of the freeing figures that have been coming out lately have been discounted or being discounted, so I wouldn't expect them to put light on. Help a bit. Yeah, no, it's quite good. Look, she looks quite good. I do like the figure overall. Obviously, she's not a very thick character in terms of ample bosom or posterior, but I do like the actual purple shading on her. So it's a very good looking figure. I just don't think she's not obviously one of the big characters that are from their series that people would be interested in getting. I don't think, anyways. Melty Princess Bochi the Rock, palm-sized Tori-chan. It's a very small looking figure, 6,540 yen. It's a Bochi the Rock figure that you apparently can fit. I like the face, alternative face plates, but you put in the side palm of your hand sort of figure, so it's a very small figure, and obviously it's got low prices for that. Spy Costume Annette by Elko for 3,135 yen. Scale 19 centimeters. So I don't know how they're getting this for this price. Figures obviously aren't super detailed, but they're detailed enough for the price. And there's also another Spy Classroom Lily as well. I think I prefer Lily overall than Annette, but they're quite good looking figures overall. Oh no, they've got different chairs. I thought the chairs might have been the same as a way of shaving cost. But yeah, no, this might be a bit positive, quite positive. Elko can do other figures that are licensed, that are part of actual big IPs, and for good prices. Then we might figure collectors everywhere might be able to rejoice and actually be able to afford some figures. We've also got Deform plus Spyro Manette action figure. One of Manette and one of Lily. They just look like Figma, kind of like Figma or Nendroid style figures by Elko as well for the same price. They're not bad looking, I suppose, but I think I'd rather go for the scale figures, really. Then we've got Windbreaker Hajime Umimiya. sorry, by complete figure by Union Creative, 17,070 yen. This one, I love the green. The green shading on his jacket is absolutely amazing. I don't know the series or if it's a game. Windbreaker, I don't know this character at all, but I do love this like royal green that they've got going on here. It just looks amazing. If I knew the character, I would probably be an instant buy for me. Just if I knew a bit more about the background of the character. But yeah, definitely if you know this character and you've been looking for a figure, I think you've got onto a winner here. For 17,000 yen, you can't really moan. The pricing, the color, the detail is amazing. And then you got Windbreaker, Haruka, Sakura as well. He's pretty good as well. I still prefer the other one because of the long jacket. It's just because the inlay on his jacket, the green shading is really well done. But this is really well done as well. The green shading on his jacket and his trousers look impeccable as well. So they both look great. So yeah, this Union Creative are blowing it out of the park for these two, I think. My Hero Academia Uraraka Hero Suit version 1/8 by Taka Tomy. She looks quite good. 3 different head pieces. She's got 2 different face masks, and then you got her face, her normal face expression. Yeah, looks quite good overall. 14,000 yen. It's not exactly going to blow the bank, so quite good. And then you got Spy Classroom for Getter Annette by Kadakawa for 20,810 yen. This one obviously comes with some effect parts and gives you a bit more detail of what happens in the, in the anime for this character and what she does. So it's quite good looking figure. And it's Kadakawa, so it's going to have good quality as well, backed up with it. So good if you're big into Spy Classroom. Kedicole, No Game, No Life, Zero, Shui Dollar. Pre-order, 29,980 yen. This one's obviously a very good looking figure of her, and the base just, I think, blows it out of the water with all the wire connections and whatnot that's going on this figure. And I think the price is justified for it, really. It doesn't give you a scale, unfortunately. She stands 28 centimeters tall, so it's probably 1/7, 1/6, probably about 1/6 scale. But obviously, most of that is going to be by the actual base for the overall height. So she's probably likely more on the 1/7, 1/8 scale overall for her, most likely. But it's definitely if you're big into No Game No Life, this is definitely a figure I think a lot of people definitely want to pick up. Expected August 2024. Henrietta original character Blue Panda Coffee 1/6 for 29,100 yen by Hot Venus. So they've done a couple of figures. This is actually quite a good looking figure. I do love the panda. In fact, you get a bar as a set piece as well for this figure. Is actually is a good bonus. It definitely adds to the value for the figure overall. And she is a 1/6 scale as well. She's a bit larger than the normal 1/7. So she stands at 19 centimeters tall, including base. But obviously she's lent over the desk, obviously, so that makes sense, or bar. And she's obviously being quite provocative in this. Luckily, it's not cast off anything, so it's not going to, ruin anyone's eyes or anything like that. It's just a very seductive thing with her proposing a drink to you, being held obviously near her posterior. So a very attractive looking figure. Definitely one I probably would pick up, depending on what other pre-orders people have in July 2024. 86 Lena 1/7 by Wanderer, 18,700 yen. This is very well done, I think. I like the detailing that's going on here. Nothing wrong with it, actually. It looks fine. I think the price is probably about right, and it's by Wanderer. They've done a few figures before. I don't know specifically. I don't own any Wanderer figures by Wanderer. But 86, I do need to finish watching that. I only just started watching the first few episodes when it launched, and that's it. I know it carried on for a while, so I really didn't get back on and watch that. But I'm pretty sure I'd like to get this figure at some point in June 2024, maybe after she's released. Momoko Art Collection Arietta Bunny-chan for 1/7. I don't know why I've got it twice. For 27,280 yen in March 2024. So it's another bunny figure. So this is by Nocturnus. Very good looking figure. It's sort of like a casino esque bodysuit figure and his cast off. So if that's something that obviously you quite like and enjoy, then I'll probably get this figure. I might get this figure, but I've got lots of things coming out in sort of, not lots of figures, but I've got other figures that are coming out in March that I'd rather get hold of. And Nocturnus isn't one of the biggest brand like manufacturers out there, so when you've got these sort of more smaller manufacturers that haven't got like a huge track record like Kadakawa or Mega House, then I would probably like look at their past releases, see what they're like on the aftermarket when they released, and what they're on the aftermarket currently on the aftermarket, just so you can get an idea then at least of how they are performing. And then you never know, you might be, if they follow the same trend, then you might be able to get them at a cheaper price after their launch. So it's something to always keep an eye on. It's still down to what IP they're from. This one seems to be more of a based off an illustration. So this one's a bit more harder to pin down in terms of what they do. But if Nocturnus do these sorts of art collection, different ones, and they've all sort of gone down in value in the aftermarket, then or after sale, then I would probably hold off. It's just a good little tip as a collector to just look at the manufacturer and see what they previously released. That does it for this week of anime figure roundup. Please subscribe, comment, and let me know about if there's anything else you want me to cover, anime figure wise or anime series, and I shall catch you in the next one. Thanks, bye.